Yep. There's my class. Right there. Honestly, it was a little bit surreal walking through, seeing the different classrooms, remembering the teachers and where I sat. Those sorts of things are like still in my mind, even though I haven't thought about it in a long time. This was my 8th grade homeroom. Sue Ann Mayer was my teacher. I had a locker on this block at one point. That was the English room, not the science room. I went to this school for 11 years, starting in pre-K for 2 years and then K through 8. Everything was repainted in the main entryway, but other than that, it all looked the exact same. Oh, and the old Adoration Chapel. This is crazy. It looks like they could do like Catechesis of the Good Shepherd. I got my assignment as a deacon at Most Precious Blood, which when I was growing up playing basketball and baseball at St. Vincent's, we kind of saw Most Precious Blood as our rival. So now I'm with the enemy, and they gave me a hat, a Most Precious Blood hat, and one of the moms who knew I went to St. Vincent's was like, I better not see you throw that in the garbage. I was like, nope, I've threw it through a Mustang now. But the community, you know, the small Catholic world, the number of connections that I've made from growing up at St. Vincent's over at Most Precious Blood is really interesting and really cool, just to see that community persists. So I got up in front of the whole school and read it, and I was in like 1st grade or 2nd grade. I was super nervous.
That's what I thought.
Front right,
Yes.
space cadet. Yeah, so. Oh, you know, we can find someone else. That's my dad.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Once my mom had her 4th child, we moved to a bigger house, which was a little bit of a drive. But we stayed at the school, we stayed at this parish, we had put down roots here. The number of trips up I-25 to get here, 2 to 3 times, 2 to 4 times every day that my mom would make the drive. I think she put over 200,000 miles on a Honda Odyssey in less than 10 years. So the investment is there. My parents were committed and willing to sacrifice. I am deeply indebted for the education that I have received. But I also think that there's a real way in which the sacrifice that it takes is also efficacious. I am deeply aware of the sacrifice that my parents made for me to allow me to have this education. And the sacrifice itself is an outward sign in which I know the love that my parents have for me. And that communicates something. That communicates something real. That you, as a son, are not a burden, but that we are investing in you because we believe in you. And obviously I have that perspective now. I didn't have that perspective then. But it's a real cause for gratitude. And it's a data point that says, my parents invested in me, and now I can receive my identity as a beloved son that much easier because it was communicated to me in such a concrete way. Man, I'm really excited for the priesthood. All of the things that priestly ministry entails, sacraments, walking with people, creating that community. The next chapter is kind of hard to imagine, but it's really exciting.